everybody, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys did not watch my last video, my sophomore college move-in vlog, you guys do not know that I now live in a different space in an apartment. So this is the first video, new video sitting down in the space. As usual, like I said last year, I'm sorry if the lighting isn't the best. Still, like, I didn't bring my studio lighting back like I did last year. I am debating getting a ring light, so I'm in the process of kind of looking for some and possibly getting a ring light. So right now, like usual, like I did all of last year, I just used natural lighting. Of course, it's a cloudy day, the day I decide to film. So I might have to like play around with this in post. I don't know, we'll see. So sorry if the lighting isn't the best. I'm still working on kind of where the best setup would be in this new space. I did want to sit here like on my bed to show off my knocked loose flag and just like, you know, the lights and kind of, you know, just some fun scenery, because last year's scenery was just like a lot of jumble, and I'm trying to make it a little cuter this year. You can see Sonic in the background. He's got to sit up straight. There we go. Just my animals and my pillows and all that jazz. So yeah, bear with me on just trying to figure out the new scenery for, you know, back in college and all of that. But today, as you guys can tell from the title, I'm very excited about today's video. I'm going to be telling you guys the bands that I'm excited to see at Riot Fest. If you guys don't know what Riot Fest is, it is a music festival that happens every year here in Chicago. It's usually like the second or third week of September. This year is the 15th anniversary of Riot Fest, actually, which is pretty cool. So I'm very, very excited. They got a really good lineup for this year. It did happen obviously last year and I was here. I didn't go just because there weren't enough bands that seemed worth it for me. But this year the lineup was great. I was so excited. I saw so many bands I wanted to see. And it is kind of similar to like what Warped Tour was this year. And after going to a big festival like that where it was like 20,000 people, I feel like I'm more confident and not as nervous about Riot Fest this year. Whereas I think if I had gone last year, I would have been a little too nervous just because I haven't gone to too many music festivals. People say this is like Warped Tour on steroids, but I'm very, very excited. So this year it is September 13th through 15th. It's Friday through Sunday. I got my tickets pretty much when they went on sale in the summer because I knew when I saw the lineup that I wanted to go. So today I'm just going to be going through all the bands that I hope to see. Obviously, with things overlapping and stuff, I don't think I'm going to be able to see all these bands, but this is sort of my rough plan. I'm going to be going day by day, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, just tell you guys the bands that stuck out to me and who I'm looking forward to seeing. So without further ado, here we go. So the first band I'm excited to see on Friday is Cant Swim. Honestly, I'm probably not going to be able to see them because they start at noon and I have a class that goes to 11:15 that day. So I still have them on my list just because I wanted to mention them and the fact that like if I could see everybody, they would be one of the people that I would want to see. I did just see them at Warped Tour over the summer and I saw them last year as well, so I'm probably going to miss them. It's not the end of the world, but if you guys can make it and are going to see them, check out Cant Swim. Next would be Yours Truly. They're a female-fronted band. They're really good. We had a song by them on Journeys in August, and I really liked the song. It was Circles, and it was a bop, so I'm hoping I can catch their set, because I just, you know, love to be out there supporting the female-fronted bands. Next we have AntiFlag. I mean, I've seen them 2 times. This is my 3rd time seeing them. Classic punk right there. I even liked some of their new stuff, so I just always want to go and see them. There's actually a Facebook event going around that's like a joke, but it's like everybody is planning on playing Uno in the AntiFlag pit. Honestly, I'm here for it. You know, I want to be in the middle with my cards as people are circle pitting around me. I think that'd be so much fun. So I'm just very excited to see AntiFlag again. They're kind of a classic for me. Next is I Don't Know How But They Found Me. That is Talan Week's new band. I miss Talan. You know, I only saw him twice with Panic. But like I miss that boy. And I would love to see his new band. I've listened to them a little bit. I like a few songs. They are a little more pop than I was expecting, but I would just love to see him live again. And I'd love to see kind of, you know, him with his new band and what he's doing now and his new project and stuff. So if I can make that set, I would really love to see him. Next is Matt Karakees. I mean, this is my boy. We love him. He's the lead singer of Citizen, if you didn't know, and he has solo stuff. This is going to be, I think, my 2nd time seeing him live, and then I actually have tickets to see him again at his own little show later in the fall. But I'm really, really excited. I can't pass him up. He's so talented. His new album is so great, and I'm really proud of him for having a set at Riot Fest. I think that's really cool. Next is Senses Fail, and they actually have 2 sets. I think they're playing Friday and Saturday, and they're playing one of their albums all the way in full I never really like got super into them, but I actually have been listening to them recently, and we had a song by them on at work at Journeys, and I really liked it. So I would love to stop by and watch some of their set if I can. Next is the Get Up Kids. This is a band that my dad actually recommended that I check out, and it's so funny because I was listening to them and their song, I think it's called Holiday or Holidays or something, is a Christmas song that I have listened to growing up for years, and I just never kind of connected who the band was. And then it came on and I was listening to my set list and I was like, oh my god, that's this band. And they're really good, kind of like older pop punk. They're one of the more classic bands. So I'm really excited to hopefully check them out. Next we have Neck Deep. I mean, come on, I can't pass up seeing Neck Deep. Obviously I just saw them at Warped Tour. This is going to be, I don't even know, like my 4th time seeing them, I think. But like classic generic pop punk, I love Neck Deep, and if they're here, I'm gonna go and see them. I'm super, super excited. My roommate is also a big fan of Neck Deep, so she's excited to see them too. I think their set is going to be so, so much fun. They also have an hour-long set, which is pretty great. They're on the main stage, so I think that's gonna be very, very fun. Next is Hot Mulligan, who actually overlap a little bit with Neck Deep. A lot of the stuff overlaps in terms of pop punk, which I think is really annoying, but I'm excited to see Hot Mulligan. I'm definitely gonna catch at least some of their set. Once again, this will be like my 3rd time seeing them, I think. They're really, really fun. I'm a pretty big fan of them. I've gotten really into them, and once again, very surprised they made it to Riot Fest. I don't know, I mean, they are getting bigger, and I think it's great, and I hope that they have a good set. Like, I hope that there's enough of an audience to go and support them. They're from, like, nearby-ish, right? I think they're from, like, Michigan, I think. So, I mean, I'm assuming Chicago will have a good fan base for Hot Mulligan, but I think it'll be really, really fun. Next is Violent Femmes. I mean, another classic band. My mom actually loves them, and so I think she'd be really upset if I didn't go and see them, but also, I mean, I know a bunch of their songs. I think it'd be fun to at least watch some of their set. How cool is it to be able to say that you saw the Violent Femmes? Next is Pennywise. I mean, once again, like, famous rock band that it's like I just want to be able to see them and say I've seen them and like experience that. And that's the great thing about Riot Fest is you can see so many of these big artists in like, you know, just a weekend, and it's really, really cool. So very excited to see them. Another one would be The Descendants. My dad really likes them, and I've actually seen like the album cover with like the little descendant dude. Like, I've recognized that before, so I think it'll be fun to see them as well. Next we have The Flaming Lips. Once again, you know, my dad requested them. I've been listening to them, and I don't think that he thought I would like them, but I actually do. I think they're really cool. Some of their songs are very neat, so that'll be fun to see. Then later Friday night is Rancid. Once again, another famous rock band, and I've been listening to all of these bands, and I really do like Rancid a lot. And then finally, the headliner for Friday is Blink-182. They have an hour and 15-minute set, very long set. They are playing Enema of the State in full. So just like at Warped Tour, I get to see it again, 2 full sets. My roommate is pretty much going for Blink. She's a huge Blink-182 fan. She's never seen them. This is gonna be my 3rd time seeing them, and I can't wait. I can't wait to experience Enema of the State live again. I'm gonna try and get a pick again because Alex got one and I really want one of my own. And yeah, I mean, I'm gonna try to get picks and set lists and all that jazz throughout the whole weekend. But yeah, I think it's gonna be amazing to see Blink again. I feel like so fortunate to be able to see them again, because it really was a great experience at Warped Tour because they played so much old stuff that really felt very authentic. So I'm really, really excited to see them again. Now moving on to Saturday, starting the day off with Turnstile. Oh my god, I cannot wait to see them again. Turnstile, I still feel like are so underrated. They are fantastic. I'm so excited, especially because when I saw them in Chicago in the spring, they had a great crowd, and I feel like the crowd for Riot Fest is just gonna go insane because people were like jumping over each other. Like, it was a crazy, crazy pit when I saw them at Concord Music Hall, so I feel like this is gonna be like insane. By the way, I never mentioned this, but Riot Fest is in Douglas Park, so it's like a big grassy area. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but in case you didn't know, it's all outside, which is fun. So very excited to see Turnstile again. Next is Turnover. I mean, I can't not see Turnover. Like, I love Turnover. This is going to be, I think, my 3rd time seeing them. Classics, and once again, I mean, very proud of them for playing at Riot Fest. I know they kind of play like bigger festivals now. They played Coachella, they're playing another indie festival as well, but I mean, I'm not gonna pass up seeing Turnover because they're so, so talented, and it's gonna be kind of a nice, like, chill indie break throughout the day. Next we have Microwave. who I've seen twice, I think, already, and they're really, really good. I'm not like crazy familiar with their stuff, and every time I see them live, they're so talented. I'm always like, I'm gonna get more into them, and I never really do. I would say like I know a handful of their songs, but the lead singer's voice is incredible, their instrumentation is great, and they're so good live, so I'm very, very excited to see them again. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun, and once again, I think helped me get more into them. Next we have The Story So Far. They're playing an hour-long set. I am literally so excited, and like they're on my list, like I have to see them. Obviously, like I know, I just saw them at Warped Tour over the summer, I get it, but they are like one of my all-time favorite pop punk bands. They're so talented, and they're also, their live shows are incredible. They're probably one of my favorite live bands. And I know that people are like, wait, what? Parker Cannon literally just stands there. True, but they sound so good live, even though they might not be as into it themselves or, you know, as interactive with the crowd. They still sound great, and the crowd just goes nuts, and I think this is going to be insane. I mean, seeing them at Warped Tour was crazy, so I think that Riot Fest is going to be like so much fun to see them again. It's going to be, I think, my third time seeing them, and I am so, so excited to go crazy for their set. Next we have Paris, who I haven't seen since spring 2018, and I've missed seeing Paris live. I know they're coming out with a bunch of new music, and they've been coming out with little singles and stuff, but they were so talented when I saw them for the first time at home last year, and I cannot wait to see them again. I think it's going to be so fun. They're actually doing a late night Riot Fest show on Friday, but that starts at 10, and I know I'm going to have no energy to go to that after Blink and like that whole day, but that is really cool that they got like a late night Riot Fest show. I think they're really talented. I think there's going to be a good turnout because they've been around for a while. They have an hour-long set. I think it's going to be a lot of fun to see them live. Next we have Anthrax, because, you know, once again, classic, like I have to see that. That'd be so, so fun. Then we have Census Fail again. This is their second set, so like if I miss them on Friday, I could see them Saturday, you know. And then we have Rise Against, which I'm so excited to see. I mean, famous rock band right there. I think it's going to be so, so much fun. I think they're from Chicago. I feel like they're from Chicago. They were here last year when they opened up for Fall Out Boy when they played at Wrigley Field, and I wasn't really able to go to that, so I'm really excited that I finally get the chance to see them live. Next we have Andrew WK, another one of those ones who was at Warped Tour that I just didn't get a chance to see, so I think I'm definitely gonna like make sure that I see him this year, because I mean, my dad was like, you should definitely see Andrew WK, like he's kind of a legend, and like that would be so cool, so very excited about that. And finally, the headliner for Saturday is Slayer, and it's actually their final Chicago show ever, so like I have to see it. I have to be there. I think it's going to be insane. I don't really know any of their songs very well, but I've been listening to them and I really like it. And I just think that like the crowd's going to go nuts. I think it's going to be like an insane ending to the day. And like it's their last Chicago show ever, so like I have to go to that and I have to say that I've seen Slayer because I think it's going to be incredible. And finally, Sunday, I'll be honest with you guys, the majority of the bands I want to see are Friday and Saturday. I don't even know like how much I'm gonna go Sunday, just because I feel like I'm going to be A, exhausted, and B, like might need to like do homework and stuff, you know? So we will see how much I see Sunday, but I do have some bands that I wrote down that I'm interested in to see Sunday. Starting off with Skating Polly. They're a female-fronted band. Once again, we had a song with them on at work that I really liked. It was Queen for a Day, really good song, so I'd love to go and support them. Next we have Nick Lowe with Los Straight Jackets. My dad recommended them to me, so like I said, if I have time and if I'm like not exhausted, I'll go and see them. Then we have Frank Iero and the Future Violence. Once again, thought I was going to see them at Warped Tour, I didn't, and I just kind of want to see a member of MCR live and in person, and they're pretty good, so I think that'd be cool if I was able to go and see them. Next is Guided by Voices, another band my dad recommended. I kind of just went through the entire Riot Fest like lineup with him and was like, hey, if there's a band you think I would like, let me know. And so he mentioned them as well. Next we have Against Me. I mean, another famous band. I really do actually like a lot of their stuff. I actually know more of their stuff than I thought I did because I recognized a bunch of the album covers and I was just like, oh, I'm singing along, I know this song. So I think it'll be really fun to see them live. Next we have Bob Mould, and he's the lead singer of Husker Du. My dad loves Husker Du, so he was like, that'd be really cool to see him live. And I think that would be actually pretty neat, and I do actually like a lot of his solo stuff. It's really good, so I think I'm gonna check that out. Next we have American Football, very emo. I like have known of them, and once again we had a song with them on at work, and I kind of like learned it. But every time a song with them comes on, I actually really like it. It's very emo, and I have to be in like the right headspace to listen to it, you know. but I really like the instrumentation in their songs, so I'm actually really hoping I can go and see them live, because I think that'd be super cool, and I'd love to just stand there and cry with all the other emos. Next is Ween. They're once again really famous and known. Their name was pretty big up on like the poster. My dad said I would like them, so I'm gonna go check them out. Getting close to the end of the night, we have Taking Back Sunday, who like I've never really gotten into. Like I don't know, I feel like I have trouble getting into them. I know like their big songs, and that's about it. And there's been moments where like I think they were at Warped Tour, and I almost went and saw them, and then I was like, I don't care. I know that sounds mean, and I'm sorry to like you Taking Back Sunday fans. It's no hate. I just like I can't really get into them, so I don't actually know if I'm gonna see them. I put them on the list because like I know a few songs. We will see. Actually, they start at 8:15, and at 8:30, Bikini Kill starts, so I'm probably gonna go and see them instead. They are one of my dad's all-time favorite bands. He has some really old connection with somebody in the band. I think like one of the girls' boyfriends gave him like his tattoo or something, so like my dad like knows of them, obviously, like knew one of them or something back in the day. But he was also a really big fan, and I think he would honestly kill me if I didn't go and see Bikini Kill. So I might just like sleep all day and then go at night just to see them and then leave or whatever, you know, I don't know. We will play it by ear. I am going to vlog all of Riot Fest for you guys, or the majority of it, you know, because I think it's going to be a really fun experience, kind of similar to Warped Tour, but obviously it's in the same city and I won't have to drive, so that'll be really fun. I'm going, like I said, with my roommate. We're going to the first day on Friday. And then I'm hoping, I mean, I know some other people that are going the rest of the weekend. I think I'm probably going to see like a lot of peeps I know, and it's going to be really fun, really crazy, really hectic, but I'm really excited. Hopefully the weather isn't too crazy. Hopefully it doesn't rain. Hopefully it's not too hot, you know. It's weird going to a fall festival. I'm so used to like summer festivals, but I think it's going to be super, super fun. It's kind of a Chicago rite of passage for somebody like me, so I'm really excited. I think it's going to be great. I'm really glad the lineup has so many bands I want to see. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If any of you guys are going to Riot Fest, comment down below. Let me know what bands you guys are excited to see. If you've gone to Riot Fest before, if you want to comment like some tips or advice, because I've never been there. Obviously, I know there's like a Ferris wheel and it's like a carnival theme, which sounds so fun. So I think it's going to be a great weekend. I'm very, very excited for it. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And other than that, I will see you all next time. Bye!